OMG, guys, I have not made a video in for freaking ever. Today is June 23rd and I meant to make this video from May. I really did. But oh well. May 12th was my birthday and I really wanted to just enjoy the month, so I didn't record anything. And I think now I've waited too long, or well, it's never too long, but yeah, I did take a while to record this, so here we are. Unlike last year's birthday, which was so festive, I'll link it up here, where I traveled. I did not travel this year, so it was not as festive, but I still did enjoy my day. Well, I am planning up and saving up for something bigger and better down the line in the distant but not so distant future. So, you know, it was okay and I am quite happy, and I understand that in life, you know, all the birthdays won't be as big and as bashful. So I come to you today to give you guys a haul of the stuff that I got, the tangible stuff that I got that filled the void of the intangible. I was on the brink of taking my hair down. This is the hairstyle that I did. I haven't braided my hair in probably years. I always like to add a touch of blue in here, and my hair is looking a little bit ruggedy. That's why I have the headband on my head, but I think I have some pictures that I could attach on screen to show you guys what the cornrows looked like, because I don't want to take this off. Also, these are my nails that I got. Obviously also looking old. They are a month old, well, over a month old, so you know, given the fact that I've had it on this long and they're still on my nails is great. I didn't love how they turned out. I have an inspo. If I can find it, I'll attach a picture here. And the guy didn't want to do like the extra line over it. He did it, but it looked like the colors that he had didn't look how I wanted it to look, so I was just like, you know, I'll rub it off. Plus he didn't want to do it either. He was like, that's ugly. I'll ask for your opinion. But anyways, it was my first time getting my nails done by them, that specific store or salon. It was my first time getting my nails done there, and I don't think I'll be going back. These are my toes. They are a little ashy. I was really planning to show them. Oh my god, they're so ashy. But my toes usually do last way longer than my fingers and they don't look too bad. However, the gems, well, the gems on my fingers are still here. The gems on my toes, both are gone. This was the first one to go, unfortunately. I'm down here trying to find a good angle, but I also wanted to show you guys my Coraline poster. I got it last year for Halloween in my Halloween basket thingy, and it's so cute. I tried to put it up before and I guess the tape was weak, or it was my method. So I just tried to put it back up and it looks so cute. I love Coraline. It's one of my favorite Halloween movies. And last year, as I found myself watching other Halloween movies, I realized that Halloween might actually be one of my favorite genre of movies, maybe. I think this is the best seat in the house, so I'm just gonna stay here and show you guys everything. So this year I decided to make a wish list, because I cannot be the only person who you want things all year round, and then when it comes to your birthday and you have to compute and calculate and organize all the things that you actually want, you go completely blank. That seems to be a yearly occurrence for me. So leading up to the month of May, I decided to put everything on a piece of paper. Well, it was digital, but you get the point. So we're gonna start off by doing a checklist of what was on my wish list. See, I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14 items, and we'll be going through them to see what I got. Item number 1, Vibram 5-finger shoes. Dun 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 dun! Received. Here we go. Unfortunately, it's not the exact one that was on my wish list, but I got what was available, and it just so happened that around the time of my birthday, I think it was like a week prior, was the time when they decided to restock these. I've had them on my Pinterest wish list for about 2 years or so, and I liked them, but I didn't like them enough to go out of my way to research to find them. I know that I finally did. I'm finding out that it's rare, so I'm really happy that I found it when I did, and I got it when I did. So this is the one that I got. If I had gone online a little bit earlier, they would have had a lot of other colors as well. And a week after my birthday, I found out that they brought the mesh ones back, which were the exact style that I wanted. However, as I said, it was after my birthday. I wasn't even looking on the website anymore, and I missed the drop, because I would have gotten the mesh one in red, because I don't have any red flats or red slippers. There were a lot of size discrepancies online. I hate buying shoes or clothes or stuff with the whole, they weren't big, they weren't, it's so annoying, it's so overwhelming, so overstimulating. And I ended up getting size 38. I am usually a size 37, I think. Oh, never mind. I am usually a size 38. And I did get my size 38, although online it was saying 7.5 to 8. Usually it's a 7 to 7.5, and it is a little bit big, so if I do decide to go back and get another pair, I'm gonna probably size down. It's okay though. I was gonna return this, but after I found out that they went out of stock like a couple days after I bought mine, unfortunately they misshipped my package, and it took I think an extra 2 days. And those 2 days that I got the package, I could have probably ordered a different size, but within those 2 days everything sold out. I mean, everything. So unfortunately I'm stuck with this. However, it's fine because it has the adjustable strap, so it's quite fine, and this is the perfect size to actually be the one with a little bit of gap space because it's adjustable. So I'm not too stressed out about that, you know what I mean? But the mesh one that doesn't have the straps, if it was this size, it would have probably caused an issue. I'd probably have to wear it with socks or something. Item number 2 on the wish list is lip balm, specifically Edam. I do already have, oh, boxes right here, the Edam La Choo Choo in Butter Mochi. I've had it for about a couple of months. I don't remember the exact length of time that I've had it, but it's almost finished. It's really nice consistency. It does have some pros and some cons, especially since I am a lip balm, lip gloss connoisseur, so I love to buy and compare. I really love a light pink look, and I wanted to get the Edam La Choo Choo in Sakura Shaved Ice, and I did. Here it is. This is also one of the few items I did not open as yet. I actually tried to get this in store and they didn't have it. Ugh. I'll get into that a little bit later. I do have some clear gloss on my lip right now. You guys saw me applying it earlier. It was the Rhode. This one. I'm gonna wipe it off and try it on so you guys can see. Or should I wait and do that in like for Instagram or TikTok or something? Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So shiny. Oh my god. It's so pretty. Whoever came up with this metallic look, they did so well with that idea. Of course, the metal applicator. Very pristine. Looks expensive. Okay, so I just wiped off what I had on my lips. It smells so good. Let's squeeze it out. See? The gloss looks very pigmented when you squeeze it out. It looks kind of like the Fig Sauce one, but it's not as loud. I've also heard that people complaining about the lip gloss being, some of the flavors being very pungent and not in a good way. So I'm glad this one isn't. This smells, it has a smell, like I can't, it's at the tip of my tongue, I can't remember. Okay, not a lot of pigment. Can you guys see the pink? It's like a light, very extremely light pink. I think maybe like a Fig Sauce or the Guava Fresca shade color would be more pigmented than this. But it's fine. I didn't really want anything too loud. Smells almost, has a rubbery undertone, like kind of like Vaseline. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. It smells like Vaseline. Moving on to number 3 on the wish list was my Amazon cart, and my Amazon cart had some items that I ended up realizing now that took over my entire birthday, which were shoes. I got an unhealthy amount of shoes. It's ridiculous. Initially I had 3 pairs of shoes, but it didn't really work out, so now I only have 2. Our first pair of shoes are some purple platform sandals. I love platform sandals. I don't have enough because they're so funny. I saw a black pair just like these ones on a creator that I follow on TikTok. Her name is JD Bird. She is a mid-size content creator. She makes fashion content. She makes travel content. Mainly fashion and beauty content. Yeah. And she's always popping up on my stuff, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna follow her. I love her vibe, and of course I also love her style. And I went on her Amazon list to see the shoes that she got because she has a really lovely shoe collection, and I saw these, but they were in black, and I had my eyes on another pair of shoes in black, so I got these ones in purple. I bought them in a size 7, I think, and they were too close, so I had to size up to 7.5. And I also don't know if it's my foot or the shoe, but one's bigger than the other. I just worked with it because I was just like, bro, I didn't want to have to return them again. But isn't this Isn't this so adorable? And I got a top that's purple and also a pair of pants that's also purple since I got these, so I do have a few things to wear it with because I'm not a really huge purple person. This is what it looks like on, and if I find any other pictures I will attach them. Thank God I'm flexible. And another pair that I got that were also on JD Bird's Amazon list, what's it called? And guys, if you see white powder on my stuff, because I think they were also on my Vibrams. Did I even mention the name of those shoes? The Vibram 5-finger shoes. Oh my god. If you notice like white powder on this stuff, it's baby powder that I use. This is my baby powder thing. Yes, because where I live is extremely hot. I sweat a lot on a regular day, so I have to powder my body to keep my body cool. So that's what this white stuff is all over my stuff. They were right below the thing where my baby powder was on. Anyways, back to the meat of the matter. I did wear these already, but I put them back in the cute bag. They come in these cute satin bags. Yellow. Oh my god. OMG. So cute. I must admit, I was a little intimidated by the yellow at first, but they're so lovely and these fit me perfectly. They turned the Chinese slippers into heels, guys. These were, I think, maybe 60 bucks. There's another site that has some, but I think the heels look differently. But those are like $100 and something. They were so expensive, and also they looked kind of hard to walk in. So I just said, you know what? I'll go for these, and they were perfect. I might get these in another color as well. Oh wait, I forgot to try it on for you guys. There we go. I hope my ashiness isn't showing on the camera. I might have to pause to lotion my feet if I'm gonna be trying on shoes. But these are so cute, and they do have little diamonds on the inside. Let me do like a really good close-up so you guys can see the details properly. On bonus items, I got these socks also from Amazon. I don't order a lot from Amazon, so I just decided to get all the stuff that I wanted to get that, you know, would take longer otherwise, or would be harder to get otherwise. These are like Pilates socks. I got them in 3 colors. I saw some inspo on Pinterest with someone wearing them at flip-flops, and they look so cute. I was like, okay, I see the vision. So I got these, and I haven't worn them yet because it's hot. It's so freaking hot, but further down the line. And I also do wear socks in the house, so yeah. Number 4 on my list is a brother serger, and I did not get the serger. I did get the money, and I do still have the money for the serger, but I do still have my sewing machine here that's looking at me. But I have several projects that I need to complete first with my sewing machine, so I am tasking myself to first use what I have before I get that. And I have a tendency to start a hobby, get all the stuff to do the hobby, and I just barely dip my toes in the water. And I want to hold myself accountable so I don't waste my damn money. Still really interested in getting the serger. I even bought something for my drawer. What's it called? An organizer for my sewing drawer, and I still haven't been sewing a lot. Can't be doing that. On to number 5, Naturium skincare. I did get the Naturium skincare for my KP skin, and also my skin to me is a little bit wrinkly, but looking deeper into it, my skin's always been wrinkly, so I don't think lotions and soaps are gonna help that, which genetics set in stone for me. But I know the KP should be able to be helped, so I got the KP body scrub and mask, AHA, BHA, and PHA. It's all of actives. It's an exfoliator. This one looks a bit rough, but this was in the shower. The Smoother Glycolic Acid body wash. It's like less than halfway through. I mean, I'm surprised it's not done yet, honestly, because I'm not the only one that's using it. Oh wait, I almost forgot. This is the lotion. This is so refreshing. I hardly use it because honestly, I usually shower at night and I don't like lotioning to go to bed. But after lotioning to go to bed, the fan up and the AC up, I'm telling you, I mean the AC down, waking up the next morning being so moisturized is like one of the best feelings you can ever have for your skin. So I am going to try to use this more often. By the way, this says Skin Renewing Retinol Body Lotion. I'm so bad at saying names of stuff. I did also have a lot of other things from Naturium that I wanted to try, but I started off with those 3 products because some of their products are a little bit pricier and I don't want to splurge on items that do not work. I haven't been consistent, unfortunately, but I'm seeing some progress. Probably it's a placebo and it's just in my head. But number 6 on my list is a half a cow. Unfortunately, I did get steak. But unfortunately I didn't get a half a cow. I don't know any butchers where I live. I do know a couple fish markets, local fish markets, that I do try to buy my fish, my snapper, but no steak guy, no butcher, no cattle farmers nearby. So I just got an extra amount of steak on that day. After I stopped eating well done steak, I fell in love with steak. By the way, guys, if you're watching this and you eat your steak well done, please stop it. Try the next time you try steak, try it medium well. I would say medium, but if you're easing into it, I would say try medium well first and then ease into medium. But let me tell you, it's gonna be so good. Okay, that red stuff is not blood. Not exactly, just trust me. Number 7 is a Switzerland trip. It's gonna be rolled over into my next year's trip. Okay. Number 8 is cash, and cash I did receive. Specifically on the list that I had was $1,000, and I got more than $1,000. So yeah. Number 9 is a mannequin pole, and I did get a mannequin pole. It's right there with this beautiful sparkly dress that I am trying to sell, but I'm so scared of selling it. Here it is, you guys. So pretty. My closet fell apart in there, so let's just pretend that you're not seeing that. But that's the mannequin. I already had this. This is what I really wanted. This is what's exactly on my list, this stand, and it's holding up pretty greatly. If you guys are watching, well, obviously you're watching this. If you like that dress, let me know, guys. I'm selling it. I think it's a size large or extra large. Number 10 is a new car, and I haven't gotten that car yet. I'm waiting around for an auction, and then we'll see another auction, and then we'll see what they have. I don't know why in my head I thought cars were way cheaper than they are. Number 11, we have a Shein cart. I wanted to start beading, which I did, and most of what was on my cart was beading equipment and maybe like a few accessories, and I did get those. I'll attach some pictures. I think I took some pictures. I have my powder dish here, which is one of the stuff that I did get. I had a big regular, you know, the white container of powder, and I decided that I wanted to get a powder puff. My great grandmama had one, and I was like, wait, let me get me one of these. As I said earlier, I sweat a lot, so if you are a girl that sweats a lot, baby powder helps so much. After you apply your deodorant, if it's a liquid deodorant, you allow it to dry first, and then you just, and don't be shy, especially if you're gonna wear something with sleeves, all up in there and around the area as well, not just, don't be shy. I just went to get some of the beads that I got. This is one of them. They're so pretty in person, absolutely cute. Sometimes I'll just sit and look at them because they're so pretty. They're different types and different sizes. They were so stingy with these, guys. Look at it. Stingy. These are like a dusty bead, and these ones are like iridescent. This is like a little kit that I got with needles and stuff. This is a scissor that I got because I needed scissors. This is so sharp and such good quality. It's actually heavy. You'd also get these very cute wooden hair apparatuses. Brush comb. I thought this could actually be used to comb my hair. I just use it to massage my scalp or my partner's scalp because his hair is natural and nappy, and this actually gets something done. But this one I use in my hair. This feels so good. So good. And this brush thingy too. And these sticks, I don't know what these are called, but they're basically used to catch your hair up. So you did something like that, and Bob's your uncle. So instead of using like a scrunchie, you can use one of these. And since I've been in high school, I usually just use my pen and wrap it up in my hair. And I was like, why not just get some of these? So I got some wooden ones and some, I think these are silicone or resin. I wish I got more wood though, for sure. Moving on to number 12 on my list, which is Cyclar products. I heard good things about their deodorant as it relates to helping with discolored armpits. Their lotion as well. I've heard that their oil and their lotions are very nice. However, the Sephora that is closest to me does not have Cyclar. Hi guys, this is Editor's Cut. I did get the Cyclar. Don't ask why I'm on the floor. I did get the Cyclar deodorant on the day that this is being recorded. I went to Sephora about 2 or 3 days ago and they brought Cyclar in. There was a new I think it's called a gondola, and I got this shade, which is Sacred Santal, which is actually ironically the one that's actually on my birthday list. And this is what it looks like. It is so pretty and it smells good. It smells serious. It smells expensive. I did also buy another aluminum free deodorant, Salt and Stone, and it's been working good so far. I have not tried the Cyclar, so I can't say for sure how it performs, but so far it smells good. Number 13, Blackberry. When I sent my mom this list, she was like, girl, you're just doing stuff. But listen, I had a vision, okay? I was around 10, 11, 12. It's all details are a little foggy. When my mom had hers, I loved Blackberries so much, and I told myself when I got older I still wanted one. No, well, not still, I would have wanted one, and now I find myself still wanting one, more like a nostalgia kind of thing. So I was like, why not get one? You know, I'm old enough, I can do what I want, I have adult money. So I got one. I think it's dead though, but it does work. It takes pictures, videos, and everything, and it is everything that I remembered it to be. And it's so hard to touch these buttons. I literally am typing on it wondering how did people with nails used to press these buttons, yo. And number 14 and last on the list was my Sephora spree. That didn't happen at all. I went to Sephora with about only 3 things on the list. Number 1 was the Edam La Chou Chou, which was kind of like a double lister, and it wasn't there. Second on the list was the Jose something lotion. I saw a few content creators / influencers wearing the lotion, you know, lathering it up, and I was like, okay, that looks nice. And they did have samples there, but when I smelled it, I mean, granted, when you go to Sephora and you smell or you interact with samples, sometimes they might smell a certain type of way, then they might not smell a certain type of way. It's hard to tell because some of the items are left out for months at a time. But the Jose lotion thingy did not work out for me, as there were like 5 different flavors and I hated all of them. The sun is coming down into my eye. As well as the Cyclar that I mentioned earlier, which is also a double listing, was not at that Sephora, so that was also out in the air. That was what, 3 for 3 so far. No luck. After I got to the 3rd item, I was just like, well, god dang. And then I had Ole Henriksen on my thing, the vanilla bonbon flavor. Then they brought up that. Them not have nothing. No, they're acting like a Jamaican restaurant. But I left Sephora and went to Ulta, which is where I did get, I think that's where I got the Naturium lotion, the blue one that I was showing you guys earlier. And I also got the Ole Henriksen vanilla bonbon. This is what it looks like. Well, that is 14 for 14 on my wish list, but I'm looking in front of me on my floor and I still have so many things here that I got. And right off the bat, I'm gonna clear the entire shoe collection. Guys, there's powder all over my shoe. I got these 2 pairs of shoes from Ross. You guys know my favorite color is green. I couldn't leave this shoe. Another purchase that I made on the exact day of my birthday were for some tabbies. So I got me 2 pairs from Rebuzi. And honestly, if I hadn't seen anybody else buying from this brand, I would have probably gotten a refund, because let me tell you something, man. These took like a month to get here. It was ridiculous. So I got me these green pairs that I have worn. I wore them like a couple days ago. I've worn them twice actually. And then for my yellow pair, these ones have the big bows. It's not as bright in here as my window, but this is what they look like on. As someone from the Caribbean looking through my shoe collection, trying to get rid of some old shoes and stuff, I realized that I don't have any flip-flops in my collection. This summer, especially because it's so hot, I decided to get flip-flops. So of course, I ended up getting not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 pairs of Havaianas. And of course, I am not crazy enough to pay $30 for all of these shoes. So no. And lastly, for my shoes, these weren't really on my birthday list at all, but Melissa / Ghani, hope I'm saying that right. These are jellies. Oh my god, guys, they said it smells, they've said it smells good, but it doesn't smell good to me. It's I really want to leave them outside and let the rain fall on them and get rid of this smell. It's very strong. It's not pleasant to me. It smells very artificial, you know what I mean? Like, and I thought the smell would have gone away because I left the box open, but these are so freaking cute. I have not worn these out yet. These curly parts are soft. I thought they would have been hard, but they're not. And this fits my foot exactly. Close off my video. I don't have a lot of storage left, so I'm just gonna rapid fire the last set of items that I got, which were some clothes from Brandy Melville. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'm gonna try to see if I could find some exciting stuff to do so I can put it out on here, but I've been so boring lately. I haven't really filmed anything. Enjoy.